are so many books for 1 month. Oh no, oh. I don't know if I can finish all these, but I sure am going to try. So let's get started. Hi everyone, it's Chantel from the Mommy Bookworm, and today I'm going to be doing my March TBR. I have so many books on my TBR, it's kind of ridiculous. The majority of my books are actually books that I want to read that I haven't gotten to. I have a lot on my TBR shelf. So for this month, I think I'm going to keep it fairly simple. I'm trying to read at least one book a week, and it's going fairly well so far. So I want to keep it that way. I've added in some extra books here and there. Also, I've added in some books that I'm doing for different book clubs, which I'm only involved in 2. One being my book club, which is the Bin Booking Book Club. If you would like to join in with that, please feel free, because I would love to have somebody to talk to. Like, I have a book club with my friends. It's a miracle if everyone participates. The first book is actually a part of my Pages and Popcorn book club, which is a book club that includes books that have become movies. And so we end up reading the book, and then the theater gives out a free ticket to the movie. The book for this month is I Can Only Imagine by Bart Millard. Bart Millard is the lead singer for Mercy Me, which is a Christian band. He wrote the song I Can Only Imagine. This is his memoir, which he talks about how he wrote the song, dealing with his abusive father who finally came to God. That was the set for Bart Millard to write this song. So this is all about his life, what he did in pursuit of Mercy Me, as well as his writing, and I'm really excited to read it because I love music. I think that in the place that I am in my life right now, I think that this would be a very, very interesting read. So I'm excited to read it. It just came out in February. I believe it's like February 15th, February 13th. The movie is coming out on March 16th, so be sure to keep an eye out for this movie and read the book before it comes out. The next book is a part of my Bin Booking Book Club. I'll be doing a review for it on the 1st. It is Love Letters to the Dead by Ava DeLera. I hope I said that right. This book came out in 2014. It was really popular on BookTube for a long time, and I just never got to it. I've been wanting to read this forever. Let me tell you, forever. It is told by Laurel, the main character, whose sister May has recently passed away. She has an English assignment to write a letter to a dead person, and she decides to write to Kurt Cobain. She continues to write to different dead people in the hopes of coming to terms with the death of her sister, as well as coming into terms with herself. This looks like such a good read, and I am super excited to be reading it. The next book is another book that is coming out as a movie. It is Every Day by David Levithan. I've seen the previews for the movie, which comes out on February 23rd. It looks amazing. It is about Rhiannon, I'm not sure how to say that. Anyway, that's the girl, and then disembodied soul or ghost who changes bodies every single day. This girl is forced to fall in love with a different person every day. The main character is willing to help make her fall in love with him. I'm just really looking forward to reading this. I love love stories. It looks like the classic love story with a twist, and I am really interested to see how this turns out, as well as see the movie. But of course, always read the book before the movie, because why not? The next book is a nonfiction. It is called Uninvited by Lisa Turkhurst. I'm having a real hard time with these names today. This is about the journey the author has made finding herself and making herself feel that she is worthy in God's eyes. So this is a Christian book. It outlines ways to help you feel that you are not alone. Even if you feel lonely and sad and unloved, God is always with you. She outlines different steps that you can take to make yourself understand that this is true, and that you can stop feeling left out, search for God's love, and be able to fulfill the unloved part of yourself with what God has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this. In this point in my life, I think that it will be very influential. The next book I have is Far From the Tree by Robin Benway. It is about 3 siblings, Grace, Maya, and Joaquin, who have all been put up for adoption. It follows their journey to find their mother. Even though they didn't grow up together, they find lots of similarities between each other, and they are desperate to find what they came from, to better understand themselves and see the causes as to why they were put up for adoption. It just looks like a really good story. I don't have any experience with adoption in any way, shape, or form, so I think that this will be a really good read and definitely different from anything that I know or that I have read before. The next book is is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green, and this one came out in October of 2017, so it's fairly new. I've had it on my shelf for a while. This one is about Asa Holmes. Her and her friend Daisy are trying to find a fugitive billionaire, Russell Pickett, and they are on the search for his son, which is their closest link to this guy. It travels through their investigation, and it focuses on wonderful, lasting friendships. It just seems like a really interesting book. I really like John Green's writing, so I've read several of his books, and I'm just super excited to read this one. I say super excited way too much. Wow, super excited. The last one I have is Still Me by Jojo Moyes, and this is the third book of the Me Before You trilogy. I believe it's a trilogy. I read the first two books and I loved Me Before You. Like, it's one of my favorite books. It's the one book that I say I wanted to throw across the room when I finished it because of all the emotions. So many emotions. I'm interested to see how this turns out, and to be honest, I don't really know how to talk about this without ruining the other two, so I'm going to be fairly vague. It is about Louisa, who is taking a trip to a different city than where she is from with someone. She is willing to look at her new life in a new light and figure out where she wants to be and what she wants to do with her life. So that's as much as I'm going to give you because I don't want to ruin it for anybody that still hasn't read After You or Me Before You, so I'm going to keep it that vague. I'm kind of excited to read this just to see how it turns out. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, please subscribe below. Be sure to click the bell icon in order to be updated every time I post new content. Thank you for watching. Bye! I'm so excited for all of these.